I've been playing in the media world for 20 years and worked for Paramount Pictures in licensing, Newcastle Knights, Rugby League. And is mine up there?
Can you use the mic for the audio?
Yeah, so I have been dealing with people. Part of my work has been to get bums on seats or eyes on TV and marketing and promotions. And so also been looking at different ways of fundraising for film, TV, promotions, sponsorship, that sort of area. So what I'm going to show you tonight, you're going to see a lot of tools on how to do this. What I thought I'd do is show you some examples of what's happening out there to get you to think differently about how you can use these tools for your own good. So I'll talk about what I've found, and a bit of passionate about is crowdsourcing or crowdfunding. So this is a quote from Wired some time ago, and it's probably the part at the bottom is it's not outsourcing, it's crowdsourcing. It's getting people involved in what you're doing. Crowdfunding is getting a large group of people to put in a little bit of money each so you can run, and I'll show you some TV and some other businesses that are doing this. It's in Australia, it's a little bit difficult to do this because of the laws, but I'll show you that. And crowdsourcing is then taking talent that is all around you and then getting them to make decisions for you and help you make decisions on your business. Here's one that's been done in the UK for a soccer team. So what they did was they got a whole bunch of people to put in $35 a year, and you get to choose what players, what positions, and they take their decisions and they send them out to their members, and their members vote, hey, we think this guy should be a goalie, what do you think? And then people get to decide and do this. I love this quote over here. It effectively buys you the right to behave like a football god. So, people feel involved, the social network. Again, and how they engage those people is through their website. How they bring those people in is probably using the tools that Laurel's going to be talking about. Here's another one, a eco-friendly clothing company. And so they needed 5,000 members at $50 to create this, and you get to choose and help them decide on their business and which way they should go. It's everything from design to material to markets, everything. And it allows people to feel like they're part of your company. Here's one that's close to my heart. I've paid £60 for this, and I'm now an executive producer of an English TV company, which is about $90 Australian. And this guy's gone out, and he's quite famous in this crowdfunding area. And I joined this to see if we could recreate it in Australia. And he's gone out and he's tried to pull in all this money and go out and try and create TV shows and sell them to networks. He's actually found it a lot harder than he thought, because to create a TV show is one thing, to find a TV show that people are interested in buying is another. So he's had lots of problems there. I've spoken to a lot of lawyers about this. Once someone pays you money, they become a shareholder. There's all sorts of complications, and I can talk about that to you later. Offline, to use a cliche. Here's a short film that's being produced. It's been, it says that they're going to start it in 2009. You can donate anything from $1 to join, and rather than members or owners, they call them wingmen. It's quite an interesting website, and I suggest you look it up, have a look, because it's quite a good website, quite interactive. And so, again, here's a bunch of people that said, I've got an idea for a movie, let's involve a whole bunch of people and get them involved. If you Google that, you'll find it. And here's a Spanish one from the Riot Cinema Collective, a sci-fi film, Spanish sci-fi film. And again, they've gone out to their community and they're trying to raise money to create this. And again, part of that raising money is you have a deciding factor. So they go back out to their crowd and ask them, what should we do with this? Who should star in it? We've got these actors. Which one would you choose for the leading? And again, it's very involved. It's quite a cool site too. And that's me. So, yeah, so, you know, I want you to think about ways of the tools that you're going to see and how to involve them in projects that you have, or getting involved in projects, or going out and having a look, whether it's the Twitters or whatever. But there's a whole bunch of tools out there to find ways to collaborate, to be a part of crowdfunding, crowdsourcing, collaboration. And there is also, at the moment, there's someone's writing a script, and they're getting people to put their 2 cents in on this script, and it's totally open collaboration. It's a bit like the game you used to play when you were kids of, you know, putting 3 words together and the next person putting 3 words together. And so they're actually getting people to create the flow of the story as well. So there you go.